Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. Today I was looking at I just brain dump topics of things that I want to talk about in a podcast. And I was thinking about something that's really important in my life, and that is service and giving back. And I was looking at my database, and I can't believe I haven't done a podcast on this because it is such an important part of not only my business, but my life. In the world of entrepreneurship, success is often measured by revenue, profit margins, growth metrics, all those things. These are all signs of success, but they don't tell the full story of what makes a business truly impactful, and that's giving back. Whether that's through charitable donations, community service, or mentorship, giving back plays a crucial role in building a meaningful, long-lasting brand. And I am a big believer in when you give, the universe opens you up to receiving. And when businesses incorporate giving back into their core values, they not only help others, but it also cultivates a more loyal customer base, inspires others, and it creates a positive brand reputation. And it just feels good making an impact and putting good in the world. When I was younger, this ages me, but when I was younger, I wanted to join the Peace Corps. And I just always thought it would be so cool, like serving, just serving people and I think in my head, I pictured serving in this third world country and just helping the less fortunate. And several times in my adult life, I considered even going back to school to get a nursing degree because I thought a medical degree was what was needed to help me help people. I was wrong. It was actually my camera that led me to a life of serving, and it changed my life. It's interesting because I was a photographer for 10 years, and I think it was around 2012 when a friend of mine approached me and she asked if I would be interested in going to Haiti to help open a school with this nonprofit. The nonprofit, it's called Haitian Roots. Check it out. They're amazing. But basically they help to educate kids. And in addition to opening up the school, they, for years, had sponsored kids in surrounding areas so that they could attend school. So education is a luxury in Haiti. It's not something that's for free. You have to pay. And if you're familiar with Haiti, it's such a poor country. And I mean, you can't even fathom the poverty in a place like this. I lived in El Paso for a lot of years, and so I was right on the border of Mexico, Juarez, and so we would see, the houses built on top of each other and the poverty. So I thought that's how it would be, but I was wrong. It was way, 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 way worse in Haiti. But anyway, so I went to Haiti, and when we were there, we put together a school, and it was in this tiny building. It didn't even have electricity. And we were fitting a whole school. And I think it was like four rooms. It was tiny. I remember the kindergartners would meet outside in an alleyway. That was their classroom. So it was honestly the most humbling, life-changing experience. And one of the founders, one night we were in a guest house, and we would do these little powwows at the end of the day. And she said, "You don't choose Haiti, Haiti chooses you." And I cannot even tell you how just how inspired I felt to make a difference. And right after that, they asked me to join the board of directors. And I worked in Haiti for 4 years. I'd go over there. We'd go over once or twice a year, taking supplies. I'd go over and take pictures and put those up on the website and get sponsors. And then I was the PR and help raise thousands and thousands of dollars for kids to get sponsored in schools. Since then, I've done a lot of nonprofit work. I've been working in nonprofit for 15 years. And in 2017, after my son passed away, I started my own nonprofit. And we've done a lot of we've put compassion clubs in schools, and we've given $70,000 in scholarships. It's been very rewarding. So serving and giving back has been just a huge part of my life and of my business. When I was a photographer, we did a group of girls, we put them together and we would do service projects. And, I just know the power of giving back and how it just helps so much. But giving back in your business can be beneficial in so many ways. And I'm just going to kind of break down a few just ideas that I thought about of how giving back can help your business. The first thing is building stronger communities. Businesses thrive when communities thrive. And when you're giving back, companies can play a role in strengthening the community and supporting them, whether it's donating a percentage of profits to local charities, sponsoring community events, or organizing volunteer initiatives. Businesses can contribute to social well-being and really create a sense of unity in your community. For example, many local businesses sponsor youth programs, donate supplies to schools, or can support food banks. These efforts, it creates a ripple effect, and it improves the local stability of your community and just goodwill among the residents. So when businesses invest in their communities, they help build a more vibrant and sustainable environment, which in turn supports a long-term business success. The next thing is enhancing brand reputation and customer loyalty. Consumers are more conscious than ever about the values behind brands that they support. So a company that is actively giving back, it really helps earn that respect and trust. People want to spend money with businesses that align with their personal values. And when you can be committed and really give back, it really can set you apart from your competition. For instance, companies there's a bunch of companies out there like Tom's and Patagonia. They built their brands on foundations of giving back, like a 1-for-1 model where they can donate like a pair of shoes for every pair purchased and just different things like that where they are giving back. It really builds a solid brand. It establishes that brand that is part of their core values. The next one is boosting the morale and engagement if you have employees. I remember there was a company my ex-husband worked for. It was GE. And I remember that I thought it was so cool, but they would do these quarterly service projects, and they would go and they would wear the shirts, the GE shirts, and they would go to food banks. And I just thought that was such a cool way to really bring the team together. I mean, there's nothing that bonds people like serving together. Just from my own experiences, with Haiti and different things, I connected with some of those volunteers in such a deep, profound way because you're serving. I've had some of the most life-changing experiences with people that I've served with. So I love that it can really bring you together. The next thing is attracting like-minded customers and partners. Businesses that give back naturally attract customers and partners who show similar values. Birds of a feather, they flock together, right? This alignment can lead to stronger relationships, increased word of mouth referrals, and collaborations with other socially responsible organizations. I got really involved when I was a photographer, and I really had a lot of opportunity. I remember volunteering for a nonprofit for a children's hospital, and I did one CEO's daughter, and then the next, and I was doing all these executives, kids' senior pictures, and so I don't necessarily go in. But serving in an establishment like that to get business, but it definitely creates business because you're building that brand reputation. So that's a big one. Another thing is tax benefits and financial incentives. While the primary motivation for giving back should always be to make a positive impact, there are also financial benefits to consider. Many charitable contributions are tax deductible, meaning businesses can reduce their taxable income by donating to approved nonprofit organizations. So you can always donate that way, and then you get a break on your taxes. The next one is strengthening brand storytelling and marketing. Giving back provides businesses with compelling stories that can really enhance their marketing efforts. Today's consumers, they really value authenticity, and businesses that showcase their charitable initiatives in a genuine way can create stronger emotional connections with their audience. I think you have to go in with the mindset that you want to make a difference, not that you want something in return, because I think it can be tricky because I think people catch on to that. So go in with no alternative motives, just that you want to make a difference, and, the rest will fall into place, I promise. So, but whether, as far as brand telling and marketing, whether it's through social media or blog post or video content, highlighting the community involvement and your different efforts, it allows your business to engage customers in a deeper level. So sharing these real stories of impact, whether it's helping a family in need or supporting a struggling entrepreneur or contributing to like a disaster relief, it can really humanize a brand and inspire others to get involved. The next one is making a lasting legacy. At the end of the day, success isn't just about profit margins, it's about the impact a business has on the world. Entrepreneurs have the power to create lasting change by using their platforms and resources to give back. If you prioritize your generosity, businesses can leave behind a legacy that extends far beyond financial success. So many of the world's most admired entrepreneurs have made a huge difference in the world. So while not every business has the capacity to donate millions of dollars, even small acts of kindness can create meaningful change. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. Sometimes it's your time that is the most valuable rather than money. You can mentor young entrepreneurs, support different education initiatives. There's so many opportunities to serve out there. So, just look for them. So how can you incorporate giving back into your business? If you are inspired to make giving back a bigger part of your business, here are just a few ideas to get you started. You could donate a percentage of your profits, choose a cause that aligns with your brand, and commit to donating a percentage of sales or profits. You could offer pro bono services. If you have a skill or expertise that can help others, consider offering free services to nonprofits or struggling entrepreneurs. You can encourage, if you have people who work for you, employees, you can encourage volunteering, organize a volunteer day, or provide paid volunteer hours for your employees. You can partner with charities, collaborate with nonprofits to create initiatives that align with your mission. Launch a product line maybe that is, the proceeds go to a charity cause. You could support local businesses, help strengthen your community by sourcing materials or services for local vendors. You could educate and advocate, use your platform to raise awareness about important social issues. So these are just some ideas or some places, a place to start. But giving back in a business, it isn't just a moral obligation. It does have a strategic advantage, and it strengthens communities, and you can build customer loyalty. You can leave that lasting legacy by embedding generosity into your business model. You're not only making a difference in the world, but also creating a brand that people genuinely want to support. And in the end, true success is measured not just by what you achieve, but by the impact that you leave behind. So if you haven't yet incorporated giving back into your business, now is the perfect time to start. It's the beginning of the year. And whether it's big or small, every act of kindness has the power to create positive change. So I hope you found this helpful, and I can't wait to see what you do this year. I will see you all next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.